Yeah, I'm recording now because, fuck it. Let me check this. See what's up ahead. So,
I
for
don't
anyone
even
who
know who I'm
actually
trying to
watches
kill
this
here.
videos, all three of you, as you can see, I'm in a much nicer locomotive, the GE AC4400. Ugh. Hey Sonnet, would you be interested in doing an in-depth interview on the fire for my YouTube channel? Yeah.
Um, when the investigation is over, maybe.
Okay, because I'm on a few fire buff history type pages, and I feel like some of them would find it interesting. But I understand though, having to wait for the investigation. It's an active, like fucking NCIS case right now. And didn't you say that the dude is facing like 150 fucking charges of attempted murder or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah, they go bury his ass under Leavenworth.
Eivor, you need to jump. Use your legs, buddy. There you go. Wasn't that easy?
Hey man, he ain't got the juicy calves like you do.
I got bigger casts than Sonnet.
No, you don't.
Hey, do I fucking hit leg day, man?
I don't know. It doesn't matter what type of leg day you got.
I literally got 2 casts.
I'm sorry, I thought you had 3.
I mean, yeah, that
Uh,
would have been fucking. That's one of those things, dude. It's like saying that, like that, like you saw like a pair of boobs. You know, like a little bit weird if you said you saw 3 boobs. Like, what the hell, man?
what's up, Deuce?
Exactly.
I have a new fascination with the show Vikings, and I wish to find it on Blu-ray.
Amazon, sir, Amazon.
Ooh woo.
Please, for the love of God, never say ooh woo ever again.
Oh my god, Eivor, would you please roll?
So you're like significantly farther in that game than I am. Like, where would you rank Eivor on like the list of like top Assassin's Creed protagonists and such?
As a protagonist, mm, he's not a bad protagonist. He's better than Cassandra or Alexios.
I
Yeah, they were
know a
pretty
bitch named
bland.
Cassandra.
Huh?
They were kind of bland.
Alexios and Cassandra sucked because they were superpowered. They're already gods, so
Yeah, it's it's true. That was a dumb decision.
it's like what the fuck is the point of even what's the point of them like being there? Uh-oh. Eivor is not trash. He's actually pretty decent. If anything, I'd say Eivor is overpowered in the story.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I mean, we're yeah, but
just
like
because like there's no one who can defeat Eivor in combat.
yeah,
If
but no,
we're
like going for like
talking,
comparison though, like where would we rank him? We talking like Connor tier or so?
Well, in terms of combat, yes, but as a character, I don't know, man. I don't feel like he's super up there. There are much more interesting characters in Eivor, but he's not bland by any means.
Yeah, is he better or worse than Bayek? Actually, Bayek is a fucking good character. Like that's a
You know what?
like I feel like Bayek is generally
I don't
regarded as one
feel.
of the
I
best
think
characters.
Bayek was one of the best. I think Bayek was
Yeah,
one
like
of
that was
the
a
best
weird
fucking
question. I don't know why I started with
protagonists.
him.
So,
Like generally, people regard like the three best or so as Ezio, Edward, and Bayek as the three best Assassin's Creed protagonists.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know where I'd put Eivor because I don't feel like he's a bad character, but I don't feel like he deserves as much praise as other protagonists do.
Top five maybe or so, like right after those guys.
I wouldn't put him at top 5. He'd probably go at number 6.
Just outside the top five.
Yeah, he'd go outside the top 5.
I mean, he's better than the fucking Frey twins. They sucked.
Uh-oh. Oops. I need to kill them. No, get down, fucking idiot. Oh my god, I definitely pressed dodge. That's bullshit.
Window heaters, refrigerator.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, just trying to get the horn.
How is that oil still... Fucking bullshit, man. Alright. Where are they? They're in there. No matter how many of them I fucking killed, they just... Here we go. Alright, let's go. Let's go over here. And where the fuck is y'all?
Yeah, the mirrors aren't consistent with them, but popping out.
I need to run back through again.
Good, good.
Alright. Reach the gate.
Good, good.
What the fuck was that? Find and capture Ted Mid.
Supposed to get bad weather at some point here, but like the game tends to glitch out on weather effects, so who knows.
Goodbye. Yes.
Welcome back,
Got
Vector.
it.
I'm gonna go do chicken insert really quick. Oh, man, I have to do this.
Have fun with chickens, sir.
There we go.
Clip my blueberries.
Wow.
I bought the bougie elephant gun. It's probably not as bougie as Rockstar's, but it's like fully
No.
glued and
Rockstar
has,
wasn't the
like,
one with the
gold
bougie elephant gun.
in it.
Jeremy was. I mean, I'm sure Rockstar has a bougie elephant gun, but...
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Now. I'm confused about all these people. But, I don't think it's as bougie as it is, though. Like, mine's fully glued with, like, full, like, actual authentic gold in it.
That's pretty awesome.
Mahogany stuff. That's
Yeah,
enough.
fuck it, let's crank it up. Also, I'm recording
Mostly
right now,
because
Vector.
even though I want to be bougie, like to be at least semi-awesome about it. Or semi-realistic. Anyways, I'm gonna go do my
Oh my
challenges.
That's probably a good idea, my dude.
Everyone rejoice, for Man on the Moon 3 has finally released.
Subject to signal indication. Proceed from Sandpatch to Cumberland. Over.
Yeah, we had the independent, huh? Actually, I didn't even get hit the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to myself. And giving minor commentary since I'm recording. Not that anyone actually watches these videos. Weird, some straight cars. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Well, I'm gonna fail.
What?
Oh, I failed the mission. That was stupid. Forgot. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck there's two signals right next to each other like that. Well, this is good for anyone who wanted to catch this from the beginning since I fucked up.
T205, await passage of an eastbound that's subject to signal indications. Proceed from Rockwood Junction, Salisbury Junction on Main 2. Over.
Weather forecast doesn't look good, but you got enough experience to handle the situation. Have a good trip.
And really the window's closed. See how much longer is there on that? Alright.
1129 in the area, maintain factor all clear south. 3-track with the Magnolia, over. And when I can, I'd like to get a foul 2-track with the Magnolia.
Okay, just waiting.
15 minutes, over.
Here we go. Check the track, see what the hell is ahead of us.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Next big update planned for next week. Ah, that's
Shit,
all I
man.
need.
Yeah, hopefully it fixes all those problems you've been having with it. Crank her up a bit.
They won't show us the patch notes.
Of course they won't. Hit the bell. have no idea how to get the ditch lights to actually work that way on this. So,
Okay, now I'm back.
Welcome.
Good, I guess, this time. After having to run around. I've got shit.
you missed it, Vector. I failed this mission because whoever designed it had two signals within like 200 yards of each other, and the first one was only yellow, but the second one was red.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that's evil.
Sounds nice.
Whatever. I can record this from the beginning then for all three people who actually watch this channel.
Sounds cash money, I guess.
You know what else would be cash money? Crystal meth. Just kidding. Don't do drugs,
Yes,
kids. Especially while driving a freight train.
be cash. And then when we're all dead and like a neo-Nazis like fucking drug fucking like manufacturing factory, we have to play Baby Blue or whatever.
Crystal Blues Persuasion.
What the hell?
You never watched Breaking Bad, Sonnet?
Oh no, I'm talking to myself. But yes, I've watched it.
Okay, okay, just double
Do
checking.
you not enjoy Dexter more?
Okay, but there is one thing here though that that Dexter will never have over Breaking Bad, a good ending.
This is facts, and I can't deny it. No matter
It's
how
like,
much
yeah,
I like Dexter more than I like Breaking Bad.
that the ending is pretty much hot garbage of Game of Thrones season 8 proportions.
Okay, it was not as bad as Game of Thrones ending. But
I
it was a
know, but
bad ending.
I was being facetious, sir. Now the real question is, what? Okay, all you need to know is titties and dragons, plus shockingly solid storytelling for about the first 4 seasons. Then it starts slipping in season 5, but still is decent enough that most people like just wrote it off, except for the Jaime and Bronn go to Dorne arc, which fucking sucks the sweat off a dead man's taint. Then season 6 people enjoyed just because it had a lot of really good like action direction and acting and shit, but a lot of the plot logic behind it was fucking weird. Season 7 is when the rails completely fucking fell off, man. Like, even fucking normies were bitching about, like, Season 7's writing at that point. And then Season 12, like, was really solidified it. I say Season 12, I meant Season 8.
Dragons, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, guess what Vectors go watch now. Like I said, though, it falls off hard. But, like, Seasons 3 and 4 are some of the best, like, television I've ever watched. I mean, it could be worse. It could be the Star Wars sequels.
That's fact. That's fact.
Sada, did you see that one meme I posted?
Yeah, I did.
It's like... Man, I'm not saying Two Girls, One Cup is better than the Star Wars sequels. I'm saying the fact that we have to have this discussion says a lot.
Well, we're still not going to ignore that it's a better love story than Twilight.
First off, anything's a better love story than Twilight.
I still hate the fact that they turned Star Wars into a love story between some school shooter kid and a fucking basic ass Starbucks bitch that has like 0 character development.
Who is the school shooter kid?
Kylo Ren,
John
obviously.
Boyega does. John. Oh. Okay. I was really confused. I was like, what? John Boyega ain't no school shooter.
No, John
At most,
Boyega
he's
got fucked over fucking hard in
nah.
that movie. Okay, like Finn
Yeah,
was the
they
best
did.
Finn was the best fucking character in The Force Awakens, and then they did jack fucking shit with him. They made him the fucking comic relief black guy sidekick character.
They did
Maybe.
do that, and that kind of bothered me.
It
I
bothered
thought
everybody.
when he like stepped up to fight
I know,
Kylo,
that's a
like
fucking amazing
something.
fucking fight scene,
No,
like a
that was,
legitimately awesome fight scene. And that was also like the
and then they
culmination of
just
his
fucked
character
him over,
development. But then they completely
and
undo
then they,
all his character development. Like that was literally the point where he stops fucking running and like decides to stand up and face. But no, then literally the next movie is just him trying to run away because he's a little bitch.
yeah, and then they wanted him to be romantic with some crazy fat Asian bitch.
Hey man, nothing wrong with fat Asians.
We all love the
It,
fat
no,
Asian.
it's just the fact that it was a fat Asian bitch.
I mean, she was a... No, here's the problem is, like, they decided to make her, like, as plain and androgynous looking as possible. Like, have you ever seen pictures of her and other things? Like, yeah, she's a little on the chubby side, but she's actually legit really fucking pretty. But they've stuck her in a fucking potato sack. It's funny because it's true.
I can see her being fairly hot, like, not gonna lie.
Dude, look up pictures of her, like, outside of Star Wars. Like, she's quite attractive. Like,
Need to look up. I've
or, or play with the bagel dog. That'll work too. There's never a bad occasion.
Dog is much cuter than any bitch.
I mean, there's never a bad occasion to play with the bagel dog. Except when she's in the middle of killing things.
That you never play with her. Let her. That's when you encourage her to murder.
The murder bagel.
I mean, considering like, she was all like, you can just like, I wish I had a video of it, and I would totally overlap like the Doom 2016 soundtrack with it, as she was like flailing her head around with that mole in her mouth, like just shaking it around. Because she had it in her mouth, that little star nose mole,
That's
and
awesome.
she was just like, she was like going through like an epileptic episode, fucking just like flailing it around, like fucking like shaking it to pieces, and then she'd like throw it on the fucking like in the air and let it plop on the ground and grab it up again, and then just like fucking eat it.
That's awesome.
And then when it stopped moving, she'd poke at it with her foot, and then when it started moving again, she'd grab it up and be like. I mean, imagine somebody headbanging in like a fucking mosh pit at like a heavy metal concert. That's
Yeah,
what
that'd
she
be
looked
pretty
like.
fucking cool. Not gonna lie. So, did you guys see that, like, we're planning on going back to the moon to stick it to China?
Did China go to the moon?
They, like, did
What?
some kind of unmanned fucking probe there and managed to place their flag there, so...
Well, fuck China. They can die in a hole.
Yep.
Yeah, I like how America's all like, now we just gotta flex.
Hey, man, it's like... You know what my favorite movie from last year was? 1917. You know what my second favorite movie from last year was? Holy fuck, I'm going way too fast. Ford versus Ferrari. That actually segged in fairly nicely. A movie about Americans fucking making things that have no practical purpose just to flex on foreigners.
I mean, yes. This is the American dream right here.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing it because there's any necessary reason for it, just simply because we fucking can.
Exactly, dude. It was a good movie. I even read the book it was based on.
I told you how my dad bought his car, right?
No, I don't believe he did. Or if he did, I don't remember.
he bought a Lincoln, and
You know,
and he
that's...
was deciding.
Is it weird that that's the kind of car that I pictured your dad having?
No, it's not weird.
It's like,
Anyways,
yeah, that
you know,
sounds like a car he'd have.
yeah, my dad was sitting there fucking being like, I should buy another car because I don't like having this pickup truck, this gas guzzler all the time. Maybe I want a separate car so I can have like a nice little run around. And he's like, but I don't know what car to buy. And he's like looking at all this shit online. He's like, it's really overwhelming and I don't know what to think of. And so what he does is like, I know what to do. Fucking breaks out a fucking record player, puts on an old fucking ass record, and this fucking guy starts singing about a song about back in like fucking
And
30s
I
or
remember this
40s or
story
some shit.
vaguely that he said he bought the car because it was in a fucking song.
Yeah, he bought basically it was a song back in the 30s or 40s or whatever about these two guys who were racing fucking a Ford and a Lincoln, and the Lincoln won the race in the song, and he's like, you know what, that's the car I want, it's a Lincoln, and then he bought a hybrid and fucking regretted it so hard.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
It's a very dad thing of my dad to do, is to make stupid decisions and then horribly regret them later on. I just killed a man. I regret nothing.
Dude, your little brother's a little too bloodthirsty for my taste at that game.
It's because he's so used to COD, though, dude.
I know. He doesn't know how to play a video game without a bunch of toxic 12-year-olds saying they banged his mom.
Exactly. So we're trying to get him to not.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he needs to probably dial it back on the memes.
Oh, God. I thought I was bad that one time I had a fucking meme-gasm in chat.
Yeah, no, he probably needs to like cut it back just a little bit. Maybe we'll reinforce that later tonight if he shows up. Yeah, cool it on the memes for a couple days, you know.
Hey, man, you some kind of meme lord?
Yeah, so what if I am?
I say, it's like, brace yourself, cause I don't know a meme to cross over with that one, fuck.
Hey man, you some kind of sensible fucking adult that actually wants to try and do some good for me? Yeah, so what if I am? Well, why don't you fucking fuck your mom and lick my taint?
The fuck, dude?
That, ow! Fucking bear. Ah!
Yeah, Vector, you know you're gonna have to get this game when they add multiplayer to it. Honestly, I'm not even sure what the fuck multiplayer is gonna entail in this game. Like, you really don't need another person to drive a fucking train. I mean, we could have SD40 jousting.
I mean, that would be awesome. You won't have skid steer battles with me, which makes me the big sad.
I mean, in fairness, freight train jousting would probably be more epic.
God, fuck it.
Like, can you imagine that? Like,
This kid needs to put the Gavere down. Like, he really does. Put that K98 back in the fucking, your Uncle Daddy's closet where you fucking found it, you inbred prick.
did you really just use the term Uncle Daddy?
Oh shit, Mike, are you here?
Uncle Daddy,
Mike.
cousin-in-law.
I don't think
God
Mike is
damn it.
here. I don't know where he went. He went to go do Mike things. Which means he's probably fucking fapping over, like, the pictures of sketchy chicks on Tinder.
I mean, he might have found Cat on Tinder. Who knows? He might be tricked into that.
You never should have told him about her existence, Vector.
The thing is he doesn't even know her actual name is the funny part.
I know.
His Cat's
But-
not her real name, that's just a name she goes by because she's an edgelord, and that's what everyone calls her.
I mean, the only people I've ever known who went by Cat, it was, like, short for fucking Katrina or Catherine or some shit like that.
Yeah, no,
which
no,
is-
she doesn't even have, like, an actual, like, that's not even her real name. Like,
That's,
she's not Katrina or
That's
Catherine
really
at
fucking
all.
stupid, not gonna lie.
And it's, like, C-A-T as in, like, Alley Cat, and it was, like, her edgelord nickname in, like, school. Like, fuck you.
I mean, my nickname in high school was Jeremy. To this day, I don't know why.
Mother of fuck. Why did the snipers keep trying to quickscope me?
Like, I asked the dude who started it, his only response was just that I looked like a Jeremy.
I mean, it's like how I ended up giving this one guy his nickname in welding shop, which was Willis.
He looked
Because
like
I
a
thought
Willis.
his name was Willis for I thought he was a Willis for some reason, and yeah, and I was all like Willis, and he's like, "Why are you calling me Willis? My name is Lowell," and I'm all like, "Oh well, you're Willis now," and everybody won't call him anything but Willis. Why did my ping shoot up over 9 million? Come on.
Because your internet sucks.
You don't have to point out the obvious, but it's just like divert 100 million% to the entire reactor.
It's like, somebody go crank the potato!
Piss in the water jacket that's attached to my router.
No, it's like, I actually tried, well, my friends, like, turbocharged, like, a fucking Nerf gun once, and I told him that he needed to make a fucking cooling system for it, or he was gonna burn it out, and that's exactly what fucking happened. Like, I don't know, like, make some kind of water jacket for the fucking batteries, hook up a fucking fan to it or something, but fucking, running a fucking Nerf gun on a car battery is gonna burn out the fucking engine.
That sounds awesome. I mean, I converted an airsoft pistol to a 22 caliber handgun once.
That's pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
It's only good for one shot, though, is the problem. I used a drill bit for a firing pin, and fucking the bore was kind of oversized, so it had no accuracy, but at point blank range, it would get the job done. And then that pistol was trashed immediately after. It's a pretty simple modification, actually. Like I think like if the ATF knew about it, they'd shit their pants.
Hey man, don't tell the ATF about it. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms should be a grocery store, not a law enforcement agency. Yeah, let's get this thing forward a little bit farther before hitting the brakes.
I love the Howl automatic. This is such a nice fucking rifle. You pace the shots, retains accuracy, and it's a 3-tap at most.
You have to wait for that to clear. Let's fucking...
Why is there a cavalryman in our spawn? Kill him! Apparently you have like the big Willie Hammercock team, and it's glorious.
That's a good picture.
Because they haven't even pushed through the first sector, and they've already lost one push. Ow. It's fucking Arasaka weeb. He's a level 1 with 0 fucking...
The Arasaka's pretty fucking good, actually, if you've never used it.
No, this guy's a level 1 with, like, and he's a level 0 on the scout class, and already has it set up like a Call of Duty loadout. Fucking...
Well...
Somebody's a fucking closet girl.
Ugh. God,
God, I love this howl.
Which, if anybody from the studio that makes this game sees this video, please give us a fucking route for the Lake Superior and Ishpeming Railroad. Ugh.
Well, that's only because you live in Michigan.
Hey man, it's actually a really interesting fucking route if you know anything about trains, dude. Like, it fucking services one mine. It used to service 2, but the fucking Empire mine closed down a few years ago. It still services the Tilden mine, and it basically just hauls the ore from there to the fucking docks in Marquette. And what makes it interesting is that the fucking is a lot of the equipment is like fucking 1940s and 30s vintage still.
Nice.
Like,
back, Blueberry. I need to give you a health pack.
Like,
Fuck
but,
not.
but no, dude, like, they fucking, because they still use the same fucking unloading mechanism. So they still have to use the same rail cars for it because the modern
Right.
hoppers are too fucking big for it. So they're still using like fucking 30s and 40s vintage fucking ore hoppers for it. The more you know.
Nice. I just killed a cavalryman with a handgun. I regret
Which
nothing.
they also run adjacent to the Canadian National Line, which it's one of those like yeah, I actually don't particularly give a fuck about the Canadian National. They're like probably my least favorite fucking class one railroad. Like I take that back. I hate Canadian Pacific more. I hate Canadians in general,
Good to know.
except for Slayer. Slayer, for whatever reason, you see this video, love you, dude. Hope you, and wish you'd come back to PS4.
Yeah, Slayer was basically American. Was the funny part. Like he was like, oh my god, there is like a
Yeah, like
fucking.
wasn't he from like the border region? Like shit, he fucking sounded more fucking American than I do. Like I got a pretty like fucking pseudo Canadian accent like from because I'm from fucking northern Michigan. Like
Yeah, no, he was like on the border region, I think, near the Dakotas or Minnesota or something.
yeah.
But he didn't sound like he was.
Yeah, like he sounded fucking like American as fuck. I can't remember who else were the Canadians in Narwhal Squad back in the day. Like I
Starmadillo.
was Starmadillo Canadian?
He was Canadian. He's Canadian.
I can't remember.
I didn't
Vector is
think he was.
Starmadillo Canadian.
I thought he was from like Arizona or something. To be honest.
I mean, I know legit was
No,
Canadian,
him
but like
and Slayer
he had
from fucking.
he had but legit didn't live in Canada anymore. By the time we were playing with him, he'd moved to fucking Florida for some reason.
Star is in fucking Vancouver.
Well, shit. I mean, in fairness, Vancouver's also pretty close to the border too, so like up by like Washington State.
I am the magical Howl automatic. I can counter snipe like a motherfucker. Boop. You're alive.
You and the Howl automatic.
It's a great rifle. A lot of people don't give it the credence it deserves. It's like as a counter, like it actually can be used as like an excellent counter sniping weapon. It's
I think they buffed it though because when it first came out, like it really didn't have like the fucking stopping power for long range engagement. Like Vector, how many shots for a kill is it usually at long range?
Either 3 or 4 depending on range.
Yeah, it used to be like 4 or 5, dude. Like,
Yeah, like at close range it could be 2 to 3 depending on the enemy, of course. Grenade out. There's a lot of dead people. I got a headshot. I regret nothing. I pistol whipped a man. I'm scared. And I'm frightened for my life. Help! Help! Oh, now they're shooting mortars and shit at me. I'm scared. I'm trying to get the Orbez, and I need to get 5 kills in a round with the MLE 1903, which
I mean,
is a little
you
harder
could
than
try
it
going to
sounds.
TDM for it.
Ew. I mean, if I want to vomit in my mouth, maybe.
I mean, the Obrez is definitely fucking worth it. Like I said, I run it usually for basically anything other than fucking sniper because, yeah, like running a sawn-off bolt action as a fucking backup weapon to a bolt action is what you would call shit weapon synergy.
I mean, I'm up to 3 so far this round, and it's mostly just due to, like, luck.
I mean, I'll probably get on Battlefield if I'm in because these signals are set up weird.
I got another one. I did it. I got the Orbez unlocked. I regret it.
Yay! No, I mean you regret like what's gonna happen to your fucking wrist now.
Yeah, probably. Fucking a 30-06 if it's sawn off. Like, fucking, let's go ham. Why not? Now I want to just fucking try it out just because I can.
I forget like it's a great like finishing people weapon. Like obviously it has a slow rate of fire being a cut down bolt action, but like its fucking base damage is over 50. I know.
Yeah.
Uh, which I
But I
use
want
it probably at way longer
Oh,
ranges than
god
most
damn
people are
it. I
comfortable
fucking
with.
spawned in as a sniper. This is not what I
Yeah, let's jack it up.
wanted. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't want the AA gun.
To the town of Valafria came a strange... Okay, fuck, I
Move,
got it all wrong
blueberries,
already.
move! Tried. I got a kill. I regret nothing. Enemy hit of 72. Nice. Blueberry, you're a fucking asshole. Now you're exposing me to fucking Willy Bomber fire. Thank you, Blueberry. You're so nice. I want to see what it's like. Fucking, this thing has got to be fucking some kind of like Gucci gun or something.
It's a literal hand cannon.
Like I know what like a Moe's in action looks like. Hannah's got like a little M34 patrol carbine that she runs around with when she's out hunting. I was servicing that.
Yeah, I know
It's
Mosins
like,
get... I know Mosins get really fucking dirty because of how corrosive fucking Russian powder is.
well, like no, that's only if you get surplus, dude. You actually get fucking regular ammo. And if you're running fucking surplus, you're either a cheap bastard or an idiot.
Or both, duh.
This thing is kind of awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just did build like a 90 damage to a guy with one bullet.
It's like I said, it's probably the ultimate finishing weapon. It's also good for fucking mowing people down as they're retreating. Like, fucking just pull that out if you got a couple other people, like, they're just, like, after your main fucking ends up out of ammo, just pull that out and see if you can finish them.
I'm gonna have a douchey ass skin on that, because I can.
There's some nice skins for it.
I got the one with the angel on the grip. It's carved in. For the love of... They fuck Jesus. Be alive, be alive. Come on, Scoot, I'm coming for you. Get up, get up, get up. Let's go. Back in the fight. Ow.
And I told you, it's definitely a... Also, if fucking hardcore was really a fucking thing in BF1, I imagine that gun would be fucking godly in it.
That'd be fucking amazing. Just like, yeah, the 44 and fucking BF4 is kind
Like
of... Have you
like,
ever used a sawed-off bolt action?
but like we've established, though, like I don't know if you've noticed, but hardcore ain't really a thing in fucking BF1.
Dude, it was one of the first servers I joined in this game. It was a hardcore TDM.
Damn, that's pretty nuts because, like, given how much it isn't really a thing.
But now I have the Orbez, and I regret nothing.
Uh-huh. Are the automatic brakes off? Yep, brakes are off. Make sure the bail off is done.
Come on. Switch ammo types. I gotta kill this big
But yeah, dude, that gun in fucking hardcore, though, would definitely be fucking beastly. I mean, not that it ain't beastly already.
Just be straight up.
Well, let's get the numbers on this train for the video. 43 cars, , 'Almost about 6,000 tons.
I love all the snipers that sit on top of the blimp trying to get assholes.
It is pretty fucking pointless, facts.
Like, you're not doing anything to help anybody. You're just being a self-serving cunt that actually doesn't connect with kills.
Yeah, it's pretty useless, no joke.
Are you trying to make a Battlefield 1 Epic Moments compilation? Because it's not working.
No, it's like they're trying to get people to watch their shitty YouTube channels while ignoring the fact that most of the more successful Battlefield YouTubers don't, like, post videos of them doing epic shit. They post fucking informational videos.
Ow.
Okay, Level Cap did not become successful by posting fucking 360 no-scope montages. He became successful by posting fucking gun reviews.
Exactly.
What the fuck ever happened to
you
Level Cap anyway?
Or you fucking get successful by just being basically like an honest player, and you're just fucking out having a fun time rather than shit. It's like, yeah, man, we're gonna discuss why Hitler would totally want a fucking Taco Bell shit on his chest while killing Germans.
We have had this discussion on multiple occasions, is the sad thing, and I feel dirty because of it.
You should.
For anybody wondering, that is the bathroom, which is not accessible on this train. That, I believe, is the refrigerator. That is the walkway, which leads to the trailing locomotive. Circuit breakers. And, yep.
Now I gotta kill the rear gondola. This is so much fun.
I didn't even know there was an e-brake there.
And then the front gondola. Oh, that's nice. Ow. Got quick scopes. Not cool. Kill it with fire! Come on, guys! I think it's gonna die all on its own.
You know, the Navy tried to kill me with fire once.
This is true, but I don't know.
I mean, was it really the Navy that tried to kill you, or was it just the asshole who caught the ship on fire?
Both.
I mean, assist counts as kill, I guess.
I still think there needs to be a Gene Vandenham Mandalorian crossover. Now, did you hear that, like, they're considering, that there's a rumor that the Mandalorian Season 3 is going to focus on Boba Fett?
That'd be kind of awesome. I
No,
mean, Boba Fett's already... He got pulled back in Season 2. Like,
No,
I love how they introduced him.
No, I'd be content with this, because it's one of those things that, like, it's like, okay, I got no issues with Pedro Pascal as an actor, but, like, you can tell that Tamara Morrison, however, which for whatever reason, if you ever see this video, like, I actually have the utmost respect for you. I just have no idea how to actually pronounce your first name. Is like, you can tell that he actually really fucking embraces that role and fucking loves playing it, you know?
What role are we talking about here?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Like,
Well, yeah, the original Boba Fett role was awesome.
well, not the original one. The original one was actually played by multiple different people, like, depending on the movie. Like, but no, the
Yeah,
dude.
I know, but you know what I mean.
But no, it's a fucking like, yeah, wait, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce his name. The
Django Fett.
Yes, he also was Delta 38.
He was a lot of different characters.
Exactly. He's an underrated actor, sir.
He basically played like a million versions of himself and got no fucking credit for it.
And they all were, and they actually all had like slightly different nuances to them. I mean, although in fairness, a lot of the clones actually did have like different like voice actors and such, but like, but still, I think he played a decent amount of them.
Ow! Stop
Y'all-
shooting at me.
He also played Aquaman's dad.
Oh,
Which,
you're
does that
not
make...
the greatest kid. You're already at sniper level 10. What is
Which,
wrong
does
with
that
you?
make Boba Fett and Aquaman brothers?
I mean, technically, yes and no.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that would make a great fucking
Boba Fett
fanfic.
isn't really like Django's son, anyways. He's just like
I know he's a fucking clone.
an altered clone at that.
But I'm just saying, dude, that needs to be a fucking fanfic. I would fucking read the shit out of that, dude. Like, can you imagine?
Fucking, like they meet on the ocean world of fucking Camino or Mon Calamari or something like that.
Well, I guess this conversation scared away Josh.
It doesn't surprise me. This big
I know,
big
he
weenie.
he isn't as much of a
Comes to
nerd.
spawn. Let me join the attack plan so I can kill the big Willy Blimp with a fat gun.
We are pretty fucking nerdy, in fairness.
Oh, this is not a big. This is not an attack plane. This is a little Willy bomber.
Mhm.
20 millimeters, amazing. Come on, dude. Take us around. I want to kill that blimp. I am racking up some serious cash money right now on that blimp.
You and your cash money.
I love how low this dude is flying to the ground. Like, our wings are scraping the dirt. and
I
he's just
approve,
like,
sir. Like, you've seen how low I'll get to try to evade. Like, there is nothing wrong with that shit.
It's amazing how low this guy is flying. Like, and I think he's doing it on purpose to try and stay out of fucking enemy fire or something like that. Ow, the 20 millimeters picked us up. Run,
Boom, boom, boom,
dude,
boom.
run. Like, he's wow, that somebody nuked that blimp. Damn.
Hey, man, it's... Sometimes you gotta blow up a blimp.
The way life just kind of be. You gotta blow up some blimps.
God, we were
It's
so
coming down
try-hard
on-
when we were playing last night.
It's coming down right on the objectives, too, that the enemy holds, which is fucking glorious. This guy is like a sweaty at fucking flying planes. Watching him, like, weave in between, like, fucking, like fucking trees with this little Willy bomber is amazing.
Hey, man, it's like, you know, as much as we use the big Willy Bomber, the little Willy Bomber is definitely nothing to laugh at, especially if this guy knows how to use it.
Yeah, this guy more than knows how to use it. I'm not sure what the fuck, like, world he... Like, yeah, he's just killing people left and right with it, too. Like, he keeps dropping, doing bombing runs, and he's like... And he just crashed us because he fucking tried to get way too cool about it, and, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He got a little bit too full of himself for his own good.
Yeah, I think he was trying to, like, that's the fucked up thing is when people, like, are doing great and then they start to try and impress you.
No, that's the great thing about playing Train Simulator for my YouTube channel. I always do worse at video games when I'm recording.